Next up, Got Docs, that part of the program where we feature a new documentary or work in progress every week here on GRITtv. Well, today it's a film in progress about Joe Strummer. Remember him? Strummer led the punk band The Clash, known to its fans as the only band that matters. But he didn't just make a defiant sound, he inspired a generation of artists, and not only in music. Antonino D'Ambrosio, whom we talked to a few weeks back about his book on Johnny Cash, is directing a new film, Let Fury Have the Hour. It starts with Joe Strummer and follows where his influence leads. The film, produced by Tim Robbins, is still in production, but we'll keep abreast of developments at GRITtv.org. Meanwhile, here's a teaser clip from Let Fury Have the Hour, and don't forget, if you're a documentary maker or know one whose work deserves a special look, let us know. GRITtv at GRITtv.org.
When you talk about the young, you have to talk about music. How do we deal with the youth movement that is coming to the world? And that's music. That's the best way to do it. It's the fastest way. It's the cheapest way to do it. And what it does is allow you to think in your own mind. Music allows you to be democratic in your own head. That's the best way to make decisions. The best way to challenge a bad religion or bad government is give a person a good idea.
For me were my Beatles. They had that thing that was really life-changing, and it just motivated you. They had all the flags of the nations behind them. I saw that, you know, I was this kid, I was against America, Reagan was in, and I was like, suddenly, well, this is what it's about. This is like unity, this is the globe, this is this planet.
I've been making art that dealt with politics and social issues for 20 years, and that came about because of my inspiration from The Clash.
The Clash is probably one of our biggest influences, our common influences in terms of a band.
Marley was freedom. Lennon is imagination, imagine. And that moves into the aspiration of freedom and hope and democracy, right? Joe Strummer is the third. Means you gotta go do something. Gotta get active, gotta kick somebody's butt maybe, but let's go. Those three are like the power of the human rights movement, those three.
Taha and Manu Chao and Clash and MIA. They all come from very distinct backgrounds. They've embraced their own heritage, but also have looked in other places.
That idea of inclusion, that everybody can do this, whether it's punk rock or art, is what gets movements started.
It's about getting together with people and strangers, and you know, if you don't believe in this God or that God, we're here together with our heartbeats and the guitars.
When you make music, people will actually listen to what you have to say, so you kind of want to seize that opportunity.
We do our music without pretension and just being who we are, give space for a lot of other people to feel that being who they are is okay.
How they say it? You're free to say whatever you want in this country, but sometimes it's not the truth, you know? The bands that we hear, that's what they done for us, to do what we cannot do, like say what we cannot say.
For the general public, I think that when they see the labor movement and workers' stories and workers' rights told through art, they get it in a way that they might not get it in words.
Open your mind to the fact that, you know, our issues are not Republican issues or Democrat issues, they're human issues.
Real power in the world comes from agreed documents. It doesn't come from the gun barrel. It doesn't. Truth whispered is always stronger than the loudest gun, and musicians tell the truth. And they've always been in the leadership of all the changes in the world.
Art should be inclusive. And there's somebody from the counterculture that may say, well, there's people that don't get it. Well, how are they gonna get it unless you try to engage them?
There's a hunger and a need for something different and new. As long as that hunger's fueled, continue to go forward in the sense to recognize all of us as sort of, you know, citizens of this planet rather than just one particular country.
We're all interconnected, we're all linked, and we can all make a difference, I think is a really important concept that was communicated by The Clash.
We're all starting to realize that whatever problem somebody has affect us all.
It gives me incredible hope that we can keep this energy going, that we can in fact mobilize in a way that we've never mobilized before, and can keep the drumbeat so that this is just the start of a transformation in our country, that we can actually transform people's lives here, but we can actually transform how we are as citizens of the world.
So I say, let's just follow the artists, the good ones. Let's follow them. Let's keep going. We need more strummers. We need people bothering people. Really, we need them.